Hey guys, CQ from Pop Culture Warrior and WTF Nation Radio. I'm here with Joseph Reiter. He's the founder of Symbiote Studios. So let's start with, what is Symbiote Studios? How do you, if you were selling it to someone over the phone, how do you describe it to them?
Symbiote Studios is a top-notch plush manufacturer. We make cute stuff. That's what we do. Cute stuff all the time. Catnip Bravo, Transformers, My Little Pony. Cute, cute, and more cute.
I was gonna say cute slash badass, because I took a look. Some of these are pretty cool. What made you come up with this? Where's the impetus of this? Where'd it come from?
Well, 2007, I was writing for a toy magazine, kind of working in the same industry as you, and got to meet a lot of people in the industry, and I was like, this is what I want to do for a living. I packed up all my stuff, which wasn't a lot because I was really poor. I moved to China. I worked every single position in the factory for several years, worked my way up, and eventually bought in, and now we're at Comic-Con.
What is the secret sauce to capturing a character's essence in plushy form?
Dude, it's passion. You gotta know the brand, you gotta like the brand, and you want to give people the best thing you can do. That means you don't cheap out, you don't skimp out, you get every single detail you possibly can and every single product. Because listen, they're fans and you're a fan. And if you're a fan, you don't want to have some something that looks like a bootleg come into your home, right? Because you're not going to buy that
right away.
Exactly. Yeah. So you want high quality stuff that is going to last and that you're going to be proud to show.
So what can fans expect from the Symbiote Studios here at Comic-Con this year?
I will tell you, man. We got lots of cool My Little Pony stuff we're showing now. We're showing off the boy ponies for the first time. We have Sunburst. We have Cheese Sandwich, which is based off Weird Al Yankovic. And we have Discord, who's a giant dragon plushie. Massive, okay? He'll be coming out very, very soon. We also have brand new Transformer stuff that everyone's gonna love.
I mean, you had me at dragon. How do you decide what becomes a Comic-Con exclusive versus like a regular release?
We try to find something that there wouldn't be enough demand for the mass market, but it's something that enough people would love that it would feel special. So people who can't make it here wouldn't feel like, oh man, I'm never gonna get this. But also people who did make it here were like, wow, I got something unique and interesting that's gonna be something that I can really show off.
I like it. I always like to ask this question because you're working the booth, you're here on the floor. Yeah. What is the craziest fan interaction or cosplay that you've seen involving plushies?
Okay, well, cosplay, we would be censored all over the internet because we've seen a lot of weird stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, but we did have one lady show us all her My Little Pony tattoos, and let's just say she showed us a little too much.
They're everywhere.
They were everywhere.
They're just running rampant.
They were everywhere. There was clothing flying, and before we knew it, she was getting escorted out of here.
They're running through the fields. They're in the barn. You get the idea.
Yeah.
You get the idea. You've made plush toys for some franchises that don't usually get love in that format.
That's true.
How do these deals come about? I mean, I don't want to get into industry secrets. Yeah. I don't want you to give up your secrets, but give us an idea of how do you decide who to reach out to? How does that process work?
Well, we love video games, so we reach out to a lot of indies of games that we're like, whoa, that game was awesome to play, because we play a lot of games around the office, so we find an indie game that we're like, geez, this needs a plush, needs some love. We try to reach out to that. We also do a lot of manufacturing for other people you might not know. So a lot of different companies out there will have our name on the tag, but you won't really know that we made it unless you look closely. And a lot of that, we get to do cool things that aren't actually ours, but we made them.
Okay. I'm gonna give you a little geeky lightning round. You ready?
Let's hit it.
Fast questions.
All right.
Favorite toy line growing up?
Transformers, by far.
Most underrated franchise you'd love to turn into a plush?
Oh my gosh, wow. Let's see, quick. Jeez, there's a lot of anime stuff that I would love to turn into plushies, just like old school animes Inuyasha is great. I'm sure they've had a million plushies for that though, but love to do Inuyasha. I'll go with that.
Wait, when you say dragon, Shenron comes to mind from Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
I would love a long, coily, plushy Shenron.
Let's not stop there. We go with life size.
Whoa, okay, I'm with it. All right, Build-A-Bear wants a collab with Symbiote. What plushie gets made first?
Let's see, that would be Zero because Build-A-Bear doesn't make high quality stuff.
I like it. Okay, there's Wait, that's clickbait right there. Love it. All right, last question for you. Where can fans find you online? How can they support the Symbiote Studios outside of cons like San Diego?
SymbioteStudios.com, Amazon.com, or just go into Google, type in My Little Pony, and we have the best there. We'll be the top 20 entries.
Outstanding. Well, you heard it here first, folks. You got to come to Symbiote Studios. I want to see the dragon. Where's the dragon?
That's right away, man.
We're gonna get some shots of the dragon. But all right, you seen it here first, guys. We'll toss it back to the studio. Thanks. Bye.